Yes, we are live.
We are live now. Hi. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone who's joining us on the live stream. It's a very special day because it is our first time to go live on Facebook group. And now it is 5 p.m. in Hangzhou, China, where it's like 2 hours driving to the Shanghai city. And where are you coming from to join us here? And what is the time now in your place? Okay. If you have any questions during the live stream, you can drop your comments. Drop your comments, only comments, okay? Okay. Today we have a very special guest, David Popovich, who is the leader of the biggest community, e-com community. Okay, and who is a very expert about dropshipping. And now let's welcome David Popovich to join us here. Hello, David. Thanks
Hi,
so much
Demi.
for accepting the invitation.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
How are
very
you doing?
appreciate and nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So I'm very happy to be in this first live ever in your group. I'm very honored, and it's a great pleasure for me to be here. So let me just tell everyone that just coming inside the live, tell us where are you from, say hello, so Facebook can spread this Facebook live all over the place because they really love to see comments and engagement. So bring the engagement, say hello when you're coming into this live, and let us know where you're coming from, and we'll start in few seconds. Okay, Demi, do you want to start, or shall I share my screen? On maybe let's talk about what we are going to present to them in this
We
training.
first talking about what we were talking about today. Okay, like David is an expert like e-com brand building and how to pick finish or products to start with. So today we will focus on these two topics.
Yeah. So I'm coming here with my experience. I'm doing like e-commerce for the past 6 years. I established few brands. The biggest one of them sold really at this time last year, at March last year. It called Wolf Stuff. I will show you a little bit the brand when we move forward. And I'm here to explaining you what is building your own e-com brand. What is the structure that you need to put in place, and what is the frame? Because building your own e-com brand is quite easy when you really understand the steps. And there are some steps that you need to take in consideration when you start your own journey in e-com. Even if you start with drop shipping, which is totally fine and totally work even today, but there's still a few things that you need to put in place when you're building your own e-com brand, because drop shipping products, it's not enough today. It was very good in 2016 when I established my own brand, but today it's become really hard. The competitors are really strong. There are so many competitors and good one out there with a big pocket and a lot of money. So you need to do the things a little bit different. And we'll talk about positioning. We'll talk about how you different yourself from your competitors, how you choose the right product, how to build the brand in a right way when you deliver a very positioning message and you put yourself outside the competition, so you can bring yourself out to the audience that will really love what you are offering them, because you're talking with them at the same language. That's really what important when we're talking about building brands. So I don't see any comments, and I really want you to see. I really want to see your commenting and telling us where are you from. I'm from Israel, so my time now is 11 a.m.
11 a.m.
in the morning. So let us know where you're from, and we'll start in a few seconds.
Yeah. And I see that there is a sunny day there, right?
Yeah, it's starting. We are starting in the spring, and it's today it's quite sunny. A
Hi,
little bit
Simon.
of
Nice day.
cloud, but it's a nice day. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. A friend from Spain. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Leave any comments. Okay. If you have any questions about dropshipping and e-commerce.
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
you have any question about what I'm going to train you today, stop me. I will stop myself every chapter. We will look together with Demi on the questions, and
Yeah.
we'll try to answer you the best as we can. And let's start with
Mm-hmm.
explaining about e-commerce. Okay, we have
Sure.
enough people to start. Yeah, there
Hello.
are people.
Hello. This friend from the US. It must be very late there today, right?
Yeah,
What
it's
time is it
quite
now
late now.
from the USA?
Okay, Demi, I'm starting the training, and I share my screen. And
Okay.
as people are getting inside, don't forget to say hello and tell us
Okay.
where are you from, and let's start because we have a lot of things to cover. Okay,
Okay,
can you
so
see
we
my
will to
screen?
start to move to the next part. First about how to build a brand. Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to talk
Yes.
with you today about
Mhm.
how do you approach
Mhm.
all this subject that called like building a brand, because it's a
Yes.
very, very like big subject, and people
Mhm.
don't understand what does it mean when we are talking about brand, because when they're thinking about brands, they have in mind like Nike, right? Coca-Cola,
Mhm.
this kind of brands. So they think
Yeah.
to themselves, who am I that I can build a brand that people will really know and recognize? So there is a specific step that we need to follow in order to build our own brand and to get the customers repeating again and again and again from us, because this is
Right.
the meaning of brand.
Yeah.
The most meaningful thing when you building a brand is that you want these customers to enjoy, to experience, to get a very, very good shopping
Mhm.
experience from you, and to get a great product from you, and then love what you're suggesting, and then coming back and ordering over and over again and telling his friends and family to go and buy from this website.
So
So
that
that's the idea.
that what we will benefit from build a branding. Like
So
it is good for long-term business running, right? Especially. Yeah,
exactly,
correct.
it means
Whoa. Yeah, a
it,
friend that there was from USA 1 a.m. 1 a.m. now. It's
so it,
quite late now. So
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 it,
we should be start
it
our training soon.
yeah.
Okay, now can I add your screen to the stream so we can start to talk about how to build a brand for our audiences out there? Okay.
Yeah, let me know when you share the screen, and I'll start
Mm-hmm.
to explain.
Now I will add your screen to the stream, right? Okay,
Yeah.
ready?
Yes.
Yes. Here we go.
So can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about how are we approaching to the thing that called building a brand. First of all, in order to understand what is a brand, we need to talk before about what is positioning. Now, you can see that I'm working here on an Word file, okay, on a document, and I'm not showing you like slides and presentations. I want it to be as much practical as possible. I'm not really a big fan of slides and theory, so I'm going to take you like over this document step by step, and you will see like how am I approaching to the subject of building a brand, and then you can also ask your questions. So let's talk about positioning, because positioning is really the base of understanding how to build a brand. So according to Wikipedia, positioning refers to the place that a brand occupies in the minds of the customers, and now it is distinguished from the product of the competitors and different from the concept of the brand awareness. So basically, to understand what is positioning, we need to know that in order for our brand to succeed, we need to differentiate our brand from the rest. We need to have a different product. We need to have a different messages. We need to approach an audience in a way that the audience will engage with us and will be connected with us. Okay, in the way that we're putting in their minds all kinds of messages that put us aside from our competitors. This is positioning, okay, to be able to bring something new to the table and to be very different from what we already see in the market. Now, let's talk about the difference between marketplace and independence brand. When we are talking about e-commerce, there are several channels to sell on, right? There are Shopify stores, there are Amazon stores, eBay stores, all kinds of different platforms that you know, and independence website. Your independence website can be on Shopify or can be on Woocommerce or BigCommerce, or not matter what is the platform that you are using, but you are not hosted on a marketplace like Amazon. Now, what is the difference between Amazon and eBay and Shopify store, for example? It's the method of how people are looking after you. So if we are talking about marketplace like Amazon or eBay, it's like a big shopping mall with tons of products inside, right? So people will get into this platform and will start looking and searching for a specific product that they have in mind. So we're calling it in the professional way, intent buying. They are in intent mode and they want to buy a specific product. Now, the way that you are going to present yourself and your brand and your product to this audience that is already searching something is by the search engine of the platform, right? So your product title needs to be very, very clear and very specific and with a great description of the product, right? Uh, and then when you put your product title in a right way to be appear first when people are searching you on the search engine, then they will see your product, and if the price offer will be good and your product description will be satisfied enough and they will understand what you are selling, then you will have a sale. So this is intent buying. Now, when we are talking about building our own brand, we are talking about independent store. Can be on Shopify, can be on WooCommerce, no matter what is the platform, but it's our own store, it's our own asset. We don't belong to the platform. So it means that we need to show our product to the audience. We need to reveal our product in the way that people that didn't search for this product, they still seeing it and they want it, okay? And we call it impulsive buying. This is how we are presenting our advertising on Facebook, for example, and showing to a targeted audience a specific product, and then creating the wow effect that made them want to buy this product. That's the basic, that the big explain of how are we approaching to what kind of channel are we going to sell on and in which way. So now we understand that there are two channels or two ways to sell our products. One will be an impulsive buying, and one will be intent buying. Now, if we are selling now a product that is something like a very, very specific design, something that is very unique, you cannot find it elsewhere on the market. It's only something that they can find on your website. So we need to put a strategy of impulsive buying. If it's a product that you know already that people are looking for, you made your research in Google search keywords, you made your keyword search planner, and you know what are the products and what are the keyword that people are looking for, and you find the product that related to these keywords and you put it in your website, then we are still in intent buying mode, and your strategy shouldn't be Facebook ads, but it should be Google ads. Okay, that's the really the understanding of how we approaching the effect of selling your product and building your brand. So you need to ask for yourself. You need to ask yourself first, what kind of brand am I building? Am I building a brand that is based on a specific audience, a niche audience, and we'll talk in a minute about niche audience, or I'm going wide and general products, and I'm doing my research in Amazon, eBay, and on Google, and I'm finding product that people already looking for. So that's first step that you need to understand when you're building your brand. Now, when we are building the brand, the name of the game, like what people are winning is in the repeat customers. What we need to get is by building this brand, we need to get the people buying from us over and over again, because the money, the profit will be in the repeat customers. You need to understand it. The money, the big money, is not in the front end, is not in the cold audience. It's in the hot audience. It's in the repeat customers, in the back end, in the email marketing that you are sending, in the SMS that you are sending to repeat buyers. This is where the money is really uh, uh, into. Okay, the money is really there. So I'm showing you an example from one of my stores, and you can see I hiding the name of the customer for privacy, but you can see this is the same last name of the customer. And what's nice in this image is that you can see that the customers order again and again and again, and sometimes you order even in the same day, like 3 times. For this example, you can see like he bought like 53 minutes ago, and then 50 minutes ago, and there is a 4:42 p.m. So at the same day, he bought like 3 times, and there are more orders. And in total, these repeat customers alone placed 28 orders in my store. Now, it must we must have a way to have this customer coming back to us, right? There must be a way, because he is not coming back to us for no reason. He probably liked our product. He probably liked our like our support and service. He probably liked the experience on the website. So there is reason why people are coming back. So we need to understand how are we placing our brand in a way that people will come back over and over again. So when we having this audience, this hot audience that coming back to us, we can call it a brand, and then we can use all kinds of channels that are not spending a lot of money, like putting advertising on Facebook. Okay, we can use newsletters, we can use Facebook community, we can even open a Telegram groups or WhatsApp group or Messenger. Messenger, there is no like Messenger group. It doesn't work so much, but WhatsApp and Telegram groups are really, really strong. And we can open like VIP group in Facebook. Okay, take all your best customers that order like more than twice or 3 times, put them together inside the VIP group, called it a VIP, and then approach them with offers, special offer that relevant only to this specific VIP group. Give them the feeling that they are VIP. That's
So
how you bring them back.
So I make a conclusion that if you build a brand, you don't need to rely just on your end, so you can make more profit by market on many channels, right? Like you told us, the newspaper, newsletter, Facebook community, WhatsApp, like so on.
Exactly. When you have this core audience that you already built, then what they need, like the only thing that you need from them is spreading the message that you have a great brand and they bought this great product from your brand, and give them an incentive. You can do an affiliate to your customers.
That
Uh,
sounds wonderful, because you know that these days that the ad fees goes up and up. Yeah.
That's correct. And yeah, and this is what we see over and over again, because if we are building a generic store, like a store that it's made up from all kinds of different products with different audiences, then we are working all the time on a cold audience. We all the time paying to Facebook to bring this new audience to us. But
Yes.
if we are working on the same audience over and over again, so the
Yeah.
audience remains the same, and the only thing
So
that we need to give them, it's a different
yeah.
product.
Yeah, sorry. We got a new question for you. What is your community name?
My community
Yeah,
name,
your community name.
yeah, in Israel, it's called Ecom Israel. Ecom
Well,
Israel,
Ecom Israel. Wow,
but
that is the biggest community in Israel, right?
yeah,
So you're running the biggest community in Israel. Ecom Israel. Okay.
but the community is in Hebrew, so if you doesn't
April,
speak the
April.
language, it will be hard for you, but there is translation in Facebook, so you can
Oh,
translate.
so it
But
is
it's
not in English, so many people maybe not
yeah,
can understand
unfortunately,
it.
it's not in English. But if
Oh,
people will want to open a new community in English, I'm willing to do it. Like if people will want.
got it. Okay,
Um,
please go on.
okay,
Yeah. Sorry, we have another question. Would be great if David could share some tips of how to find a great niche. Yes, we will talk it later. Yes, the second topic. Okay.
yeah, that's where we're approaching now. So
Yeah.
let's
Okay.
talk about branding of your store. Before we are talking about niche, just to understand how a great branded store look like. Okay, and now I'm showing you like some of my stuff, so it will give you the sense of how do you need to do it yourself. So first of all, when we branding our store, we need a consistency. Okay, it's really most important to have consistency. It's critical to have consistency in everything that you do. Now, consistency can be in messages and visualization, and your product page should be short and efficient and right to the point. Don't let them lose inside the funnel when you send them to your store. So I'll show you two of my brands. Okay, one of them it's in Hebrew, but you can already like you can get the idea and understand. So it's a store for like all kinds of how do you call it, like dolls. Okay, it's kind of an handmade dolls store, and the name is Bubot because in English dolls called Bubot. So this is like the branding, and you can see like the branding is blue and white because it's an Israeli brand. So our flag is blue and white, and people are connected to the nation. So it's something that very relevant if you, for example, are building now an American brand, and it's like American product, or for example, American artists. Okay, you are using artists and helping like the local industry to bloom. So you can use it as a message, because this is exactly what I'm doing here. The message is that we are working with a local artist that creating by handmade these products, and we are helping to the industry, to the local industry to bloom now in this tough time. Okay, so that's the message that there is here in the big blue. Now, the consistency is not by only messages, but the way you are presenting your brand or your products to the audience. So you can see that there is consistency here, and it's by having a white background to all the products, showing them in a specific way, like a little bit of zoom in, showing the brand, the logo on every one of the products on the homepage. So when you scroll down, like you see a very fine and consistent look and feel. So that's how you getting this consistency. Another example, okay, another store of mine. um, Again, you see the same strategy in place also here. You can see that the logo is on every product. You can see that the products are on white background. It feels very professional. It feels very trusty, and people can connect and find themselves very fast inside the website. Now, every time I'm putting like collections, so first of all, they will have the collection on the homepage. So if someone wants something specific from a collection, it doesn't need to start searching on the website. You just need to click on the relevant collection and see all the other products. And it's correct also here. This is categories, so they can move between the categories. And then after the categories, I'm putting all the products, and you can see like in both of the website, it's consistently the way I'm working. Okay, so this is about consistency and messages. Now, I want to show you another thing. It doesn't matter if you are building your own brand, okay, I mean like personal brand, or you're building a website, because it's the same. When I'm building my own personal brand, okay, my David Popovich brand, as a mentor in ecom. So even my YouTube channel will be consistent with the way the banners look like. Okay, the thumbnails are all look the same. The picture of me, the picture of the message, or the subject of the of this video, and then when everything is consistent in place, you get the customer to understand that there is a serious brand over here, and also people can less lose you when they're getting into the funnel. So this is about consistency. Let's talk about research your niche, okay? And guys, follow me here, because this is extremely I don't know, secret, okay? No one is talking about this way. No one is
Yeah.
training,
We're
teaching.
looking forward to it. We're looking forward to it. And everybody
Okay,
is interested in the topic. Yeah.
so this topic is really extremely interesting, and I'm giving
Mhm.
you like my top secret of how I managed to like put this strategy in place and build my own brand called Wolf Stuff. I will show you the brand in a minute. But
Yeah, sure.
people are asking me like, how did you know that so many people, like millions of people, really love everything about wolves and Native Americans? Like, how the hell did you know this? You figured it out in 2016, and you managed to build like a seven-figure store. So I'm teaching
Mhm.
you the exact way of building my own brand that reached seven-figure and sold like last year. That's the way. Okay, so let's start looking on how am I finding me.
Yeah, everybody have a pen on. Have a
Yeah.
pen, get ready, okay?
Okay, so I hope it it will it will present this tab, but it's very easy. Okay, I will go to any big post on Facebook. Okay, I'll start scrolling in Facebook feed, and I'll search for a post that get a lot of comments. Unfortunately, it doesn't work now. Just a second. Let me do it from beginning.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah.
yeah, got it.
So
Wait.
I like to go to 9gag. So 9gag, it's a huge like huge page. 9gag. So the internet is a little bit slow together with the StreamYard live. So follow me and bear with me. I'm getting to 9gag page, okay, and it can be any other very general and big Facebook page. No matter what is the page. I just want to give you the like the understanding of what am I doing. Okay, I'm getting into this post. I see on this post like 18,000 like, 476 comments and 3.7k shares. It means that a lot of people are engaging with
A
this
lot of
post. It means
engagement. Yeah.
lots of engagement, lots of people that are interested by the content in this post, and randomly, and I repeat again, in a randomly way, I will open few of the people really randomly, and I will open their Facebook profile, okay, in a new tab. So I did it before because I know that the internet is a little bit slow. So I have three people now in a new tab on my browser, right? So then what I'm doing is I'm starting to spy after people on Facebook. Yeah, that's the secret. I'm spying after people on Facebook, and I'm getting to learn what people actual really love to do in their life. So the first thing I'm looking at, it's on the big banner. So I want to see what is the big picture. Then I want to look on the profile picture. Then I will look a little bit on the photos here. And then the next thing I will do is open this more and click on likes. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm doing now with all the three of the people that I want to investigate. I'm clicking on their likes, and you can already see a pattern. Okay, so we are looking to find patterns in what people really like in life, and I need an Excel. Okay, I don't have the Excel right now, but open when you're doing this research. Open an Excel file, and on the Excel file, just write on the top column an audience, or write the niche. Okay, write a niche, and then near the column, open a row, and then open it keep it blank. And then when you find the niche, all kind of niches that you will figure it out now when we're doing this training, then you write the name of the niche. Okay, and then when you start doing this exercise over and over with like 300
So
people,
so
400
this
people,
yeah.
then you start to see patterns. Now I want to show you the exercise. Okay, so I'm getting into this Albert Spencer, and I'm start spying after his likes, and I'm trying to find patterns, like something that repeating in the pages that this person like. I can already see a pattern. I don't know if you figured it out. I will try to find more patterns, and patterns means like 3 or 4 or 5 pages together, like in the same place. So, Demi, can you tell me what is this guy passion in life? Like, what make him his personality like unique?
Unique person
Yeah.
making you personally
What
unique.
niche is this guy belong to?
Interest, the hobbies.
Yeah. What is his hobbies? Like, what driving him passion? Like, what is the niche that I can relate it this person to a specific niche? What is the niche? Okay, I'll show you. So there is a pattern here. Okay, look at the pattern. You see 3 pages together, and all of them are men's, gays, and then there is more like pages that related to gays, LGBT.
Okay, our
So,
audience give me the answer that
okay,
is finished, right?
so this is the answer. The answer is that this specific person belong to the LGBT community, meaning this is LGBT niche. Okay, that's how I'm figuring it out. Now let's go to another person. And again, I'm repeating. The first thing that I'm looking when I'm looking inside a person in Facebook is to see the big picture, right? The big banner here, and the profile picture. So I already know something just from looking on this person picture, right? Demi, what can we understand from this person before even seeing what he is like in life? So the answer is that he's a dog lover, right? First of all, like
Yeah.
he put in the people will put in their profile picture their son or their daughter or their family. So Charlotte, this woman, she really loves her dog. So it means
Yeah.
that first of all, she's a dog owner, right? So I can already relate her to the dog niche. Now let's see what else she like to do in her spare time. So I can see here something that belong to rescue dogs. Okay, I can see. Let's find the pattern. I want to see a pattern. A pattern is like 3 or 4 pages together. Okay, I can see something that's related to medical doctor. I can see something about horses, but I want
Horses.
to see stronger. I want to see a stronger pages like coming together in a pattern. Let's see what else she like. And also this exercise, like doing this way, we can also find cross targeting niches. Like suddenly we can see that she love very much dogs, but she also love horses. Okay, so it's a cross targeting, so we need like to think about that. We might found a niche that is very very specific to people that also love dogs, but they have also horse. So maybe it's like we can cross targeting to do something with a design that can appealing to them. uh, that's how you need to think. You need to think like positioning out of the box ideas. That's how I found that people that love wolves also love Native American, and I built the store, my brand, in a way that it's appealing to the wolf lovers, but also the Native American, and the connection is that wolf are the spirit animals in the Native American culture. So that's the answer of how I found my cross-targeting niche. So at this specific woman, I don't find something very, very strong. I know that she really loves dogs, okay? I don't know how much passionate she is about this niche, but I can see that she doing likes on dog pages. Okay, so let's go to the last one, and I assume that you already like understand the point of this exercise. So this one showing like a family guy. Okay, this is a family guy, and we are already in the likes. And I'm start looking for a pattern. I see something about fishing here. I see something about camps, like camping. I see something about maybe it's wildlife. Yeah, and then I figure out, okay, and then I see this. So there is a pattern here, and I see a guy that love fishing, but also love hunting. Okay, it's a cross-targeting niche. Everything is about fishing, and this is the strong pattern that I'm looking to see. I looking to see like 3 pages coming together, or 3 or 4, and then I know that I have like a strong person, like a person that love that have a strong passion to a specific niche. So here is another pattern, like I see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 about hunting. So this guy is about hunting and fishing together. So then I can like create a store, a niche for hunting lovers, and putting some design for fishing and cross targeting them together. When I'm doing my advertising, I'll just like put interest of fishing and put interest of hunting, and then my design or my product will be related to fishing and hunting together, not only fishing and not only separate hunting, but together. That's what will make your product to be unique and put you in a positioning way. When other stores are targeting only hunting or only fishing, you will target both, because there is a person that loves both of them. Now, when you do it like over and over again, and I'm telling you, like every day since the first time I started to do it 4 years ago, and that's exactly the way I find my own niche. So if you're asking me like, how did I found that people love evil eye? Exactly at the same method, exactly at the same strategy. I'm just living other people life through their pages on Facebook. Okay, so you can do it for like every day, like find 10 different people, again, like randomly people, and do this exercise until you will have like a bulk of 300 people that you put on Excel file. Then you can find the pattern, then you can find the cross targeting niche, then you can build your own positioning brand.
Yeah, okay, David. We have many questions from the audience for you. Are you ready for the question now?
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. That one audience is interested in the Joe's market. Do you think he want to know if there is a demand for Joe's, like flying machines,
Flying what?
flying gadget Joe's?
Flying gadgets.
Yeah.
Okay, so flying gadgets, it's not, again, I'm repeating about the impulsive and the intent buying. Flying gadget, it's not something that people are looking like if you put an ad on advertising on Facebook with the gadget, they will not like impulsive buying it right now, unless you will solve a problem. If you can find an angle in your product that's solving a problem, and you can show it in a very, very nice way on a video and explaining how this product solving a problem or answering a pain in their life, then they will do the impulsive buying and they will buy. But uh, but in other hand, gadgets and all kinds of
Yeah.
different stuff are more like intent buying. People are looking to buy something, and they will look it on marketplace like Amazon. It's not like an intent buying of a passionate niche that someone will just suddenly cross over in Facebook and will see your ad, and then he will want to buy it. So first of all, need to understand in what way am I going? Is it intent buying or impulsive buying?
Yeah. So
So
now we can see
drones,
the
it's
questions on the now
I
on the
think
screen
drone.
now.
I,
Yeah.
I, I think that drones are more consumer products like people are consuming drones, and they know the specific model of the drone, and then they will look it on a marketplace.
So yeah, we got another question. Um, where did you where you found all these things?
Where did I find all what?
Can you see the question on the screen? Where you
No.
found all these things?
Where you find?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you put it again? Just okay. Where you find all the things that what people are interested of. Where you find all these things that what people are interested of. So maybe it's a question about like products, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like what the people are. When I find the niche, then what is the next step? How do I know which kind of product that they will want, right? So let's go to the, maybe if there is no other question, let's go to the next step, because I'm answering this question in now.
Okay.
Uh,
I found that many people are interested in the beauty niche. So
in
can you talk about beauty niche? Like this question.
Yes, I'm talking about beauty niche. Like I'm not talking about the beauty niche, but I'm talking about how to build
And
a beauty brand.
we got two questions. That is one of them about beauty. Yeah, they're quite
Uh,
interested in this niche, beauty niche, because
okay,
it is a hot niche for Q4 as the weather gets warmer.
so let me read these questions. How do you define niche? Do you keep it broad, or would you recommend trying to narrow it down? Beauty vs beauty and tech. So, first of all, how do I define a niche? A niche is something that there is a community around it. A niche is something that people are passionate about. It's something that it's very easy for you to find products to this niche, because you know what is the audience really love, and then you go and find the product that can match to this audience. This is how you find a niche. A niche is something that comes from the bottom and going up. So, for example, niche. Niche can be a breed of a dog. I mean, it can be a Chihuahua, or it can be Amstaff, or it can be any bulldog. Okay, this is a niche. When you go up, you are in a broad niche called dogs, right? So, for example, it can be like a wild animal, exactly as I built wolf stuff. So I knew that I need to go like a little bit a layer down, and to find a sub niche in order to go up and then get all the audience that belong to the outer circle. So the way we are building we are building our way up is by, first of all, I'm sorry that I don't have this image on the screen, but try to imagine that we have like three circles. Okay, I'll show it on the screen. If you can present, yeah, they can see me. So there is a little circle that called core audience. Okay, and then
Yeah,
this circle, the core audience, is the people that are really, really passionate about the niche. Now, once you manage to crack exactly what these people are really love in this niche, and what is the passionate, and what kind of product they are collecting because they really passionate about the niche, then you have this core audience that you already like sell them something, right? And then imagine that the circle become bigger, and we are talking about an outer circle, a circle that is going around the core audience, and it's made up from the people that are friends and families of the core audience. So the core audience is the one that basically building your brand, because they are telling to their friends and family that your brand is really extremely amazing, and the experience that they had on the website was extremely good, and the products are extremely quality, and the shipping is coming so fast. So they have only good positive things to tell to their friends and families, and people really love to recommend a good brand to families and friends, right? So we are talking now about the second circle, that it's not the core audience, but it's more like not relevant people, but are related to the brand because of their friends and families. And then we have the third circle, which is the mass market. And this is the circle when we want to achieve, and we want to put goal to get to this circle, because then we are talking to like a large audience. So in the beginning, we have like a bulldog niche lovers, okay? And then the bulldog niche lovers said to their friend that, listen, I bought this product to my bulldog, but you have Chihuahua, and this collar can be also good for your Chihuahua. So then they will recommend this product to your friend, this brand and this product to their friends that they don't have the bulldog, but they have a dog. So then you go wider, and then in the outer circle, like in the external circle, then you talk to all the dog lovers, okay? And even pet lovers. So this is how you build your brand. You need to build it from the inside to outside. And if we are talking about beauty, so yeah, start with a specific beauty brand. Don't go to a wide collection of products in a beauty niche. Go to a facial face cream, okay? Or go to a lipstick, create something for the nails. Be very specific, like on a specific part of the body, and focus on this part of the body, and get the people that related to this niche, because people that are love doing their nails not necessarily are the one that want the cream for the face, right? It's a different audience. So go narrow, and then take the audience, take the core audience, and then put more products inside your store, and then become bigger and bigger and bigger.
Good. Okay, David, we got many questions from audiences. Let's answer them one by one. I'll pick some, like this very basic question from one of our users about, he want to know about Shopify, brave about Shopify.
Okay.
Maybe he's concerned about, he's confused about what e-commerce platform to choose from.
Yeah. Okay. So if it's the question about like which platform to choose from, so Shopify versus Woocommerce. Now, just before I'm answering, if you just arrived to this live now and you joined us and you joined us late, so go back to the beginning of the training when I explained the difference between platforms. Okay, between marketplace like Amazon and eBay, and WooCommerce and Shopify, because this is the first separation, okay, between the platform and between independent store. Once you define and you know that you want to build your own store, then you need to understand on which platform. Is it Shopify platform, or is it like WooCommerce platform? Now, the difference between Shopify and WooCommerce is quite big. I will recommend Shopify to everyone that it doesn't have any background in technology or designing website, or a very tech savvy person. I would recommend to go to Shopify, because in Shopify you get like a ready-made platform, okay, a ready-made store. The only thing that you need to do is like putting together the collections, the products, put some nice banners that you can create on Canva, and then you have your own store ready. You connect it to the URL, to the domain, and because you already hosted on a platform, so you don't need hosted other solutions, and you don't need to pay for other solutions, because everything is inside the platform. Shopify giving you everything. Also, in terms of application, there are tons of application that you can download from Shopify App Store, and then you can connect them directly to your Shopify store, and there is a great integration between lots of Shopify apps to your Shopify store. And also in terms of payment processing, the payment processing is internal in Shopify. It depends if you are like a Europe citizen or US citizen, so you can like connect to Stripe or connect to Shopify payments, even better, and connect your PayPal to the store. I really love Shopify. Today, I'm not working on Shopify on my stores, because there are some stores on Shopify, for example, the Evil Eye, but I'm working on WooCommerce because I have my own designer, I have my own web development, and I want more flexible design in my website. So WooCommerce gives you a lot of freedom, okay? It's like an open code platform. You are not belong to anyone. You're building your own website on the way that you want, and not under the limitation of the platform. And you can design it on any way that you want. But then you need to understand that sometimes there are clashes between like different applications, and sometimes something will not work because you make clash between things that are you don't have. Not everyone is synchronized. I will the best explanation will be probably like understand the comparison between Android and Apple. So it's kind of the same, comparing it to WooCommerce, that it's like more like Android, and Apple is like more Shopify. Okay, that's the idea. It's like an open garden and a closed garden.
Yeah, very impressive and clear. So we got the next question. I love the question very much. That is, when you
They,
start create a
they
career.
don't want to continue with the training. There is much more to explain.
Yeah, like how can tell if this product will be a trending product, will be a winning product?
Okay, so I think that we need to continue with the training because I'm explaining it now, right? So let's keep the questions for a few minutes after.
Okay.
I just want to. I have much more. Maybe we'll have to go to another training, but
Yeah, we.
let's just finish this part to explaining how am I building the brand in the right way, because the products are coming after the brand strategy. So if I
So
build
we
my
can focus
yeah
on the products next live training.
maybe we can talk about the products on the live next live training, but
Mm-hmm.
first let me just explaining, like finishing the explanation about building a brand, because it's no one is
Mm-hmm.
talking about. Everyone is teaching you how to find a winning product on AliExpress, or spying after other store, take their products, find it on CJ, and then put it together inside your store and running advertising. This is not the way to do e-commerce in 2021. Really, the wrong way to do it. So I'm teaching
Sure.
you what is the right way for you to succeed, to build a brand that will last long time and on a consistent way, and a very sustainable brand. This is exactly what I'm teaching now. So let's talk about building a community, because it's like a critical issue, to understand what is the community. Okay, what is community? And someone asked me before, what is niche? So niche is a passion that is related to many people, and by putting all these people together in one place, you will build a community. Okay, the same as I built my community, and it's the biggest community in Israel. By the way, it's the same way, the same technique that I'm teaching now. You need to start small, you need to start narrow. First, when I opened my community in 2016, it called Shopify Israel, the official community. The name was Shopify Israel because I knew that I cannot take the all e-commerce entrepreneurs in the market. I knew that I need to start from small, okay, from somewhere. So I started with Shopify because this was my expertise. I built Shopify stores. I was like before everyone else in the market. I had a lot of knowledge to teach people. So I opened a community on Shopify. Then when it became bigger, then when I changed the name to Ecom Israel, because I would already had like 10,000 people inside the community, and I felt that I need to like move to the next step because I'm going up in the ladder. So that's exactly how I build my community, and that's exactly how I build also Wolfstaff community. Okay, it's the biggest community on Shopify on Facebook for wolf lovers. You will not find something bigger than this, and this community belongs to a brand. Okay, it's not belong to a support community, or something. It's belong to a brand that's selling stuff. And today it's like 238,000 people on the page. And the way I build it, it's the exact same. I'm building every brand. I'm starting with narrow, with small. I started with the wolf lovers, and then I went wide to more Native American lovers. And then when you're talking about culture, that you are already talking about dozens of millions of people around the world that belong to the culture of the Native Americans. So you can see that the designs are already coming with a dream catcher and feathers and all kinds of things that are related to Native Americans. Now, when you put together, like when you're building a community, you need to talk to your audience and really feel what they are into, what is their passion, okay, what they love in their life. So I know that people that love wolves also love wolf dog. So the way I know it is by them posting, like commenting to my post, and then putting their pictures of the dog, of the wolf dog, and explaining how much they love their wolf dog and how much they love wolves in general. So this is how you build a community. You build it around a passion that related to many people, and then taking them off the platform to other platforms like Facebook, VIP Facebook group, WhatsApp group, newsletters. Like, if you would see this page 2 years ago or 1 year ago, you will see like tons of comment and shares on every post. Now, every one of us know that Facebook really punished the engagement. Like, it's really hard today to get engagement as we got like 1 or 2 years ago. I'm not talking about 3 years ago, it was crazy. But the reason to go off a Facebook platform and open your own digital assets with this audience, it's critical for your like lifetime brand. To move forward with your brand, you need to take all this community, offer them, for example, a guiding book, a guiding PDF with the top 10 tips of how to keep your wolf dog happy, something like this, or give them like a coloring book, give them incentive for them to give their email address, and then you're building your own newsletter, email marketing. Okay, the idea is to build the community first, and then take them out of the community to your own digital asset that can be newsletter, can be a Telegram group, WhatsApp group, something else that you can control on this audience. So that's the base of communities. Now, let's talk about products. Okay, we are now starting to talk about the products and to understand what is a winning product. So first of all, what is a winning product? This is like the Holy Trinity. We are talking now about the Holy Trinity, about the Holy Grail of what is the what is the success, like what is equal to success. Okay, so I'm doing like a simple math over here. So in order to get a successful product, and then moving there from a successful brand to a successful brand, you need to take in consideration three parts. There are only three parts in this business that you will make you a healthy, a wealthy, and successful. Okay, you need an excellent product. And when I'm talking about excellent product, it can be like unique product. It's solving a pain. Not necessarily everyone has a pain when we're talking about this specific product. It can be also like a bedding set. Bedding set doesn't solve a pain, right? Everything that is relevant to print on demand, the product that you are designing something on, they are not solving a pain, but they are answering a passion. So you answer a demand, you answer to something. You can answer to a pain, you can create emotion, you can sell by creating emotion. It's a very great way to sell the product. Make them cry. If you make them cry on your Facebook advertising, you have them, like they are going to buy for sure. If you're answering a pain that they have and you're solving them, you make them buy. And if you answer their passion and you give them a collection of product that they will collect to their house, because they love everything about dogs, so they will put a statue of a dog and they will put a poster of their dog in the kitchen or in the living room, and you will give them something that answer the passion, then they will buy. So this is the three elements, the basic elements to understand how people are buying from impulsive buying advertising. Now let's talk about the products and the math. Okay, so you need a great product that answering these three ways that I just talked about. Then you need a great shopping experience. Your website needs to be very simple, without any pyrotechnic, pop-up banners, countdown stoppers, all kind of things that will remove the attention from what you wanted them to do in your product page. That it's to focus on your product, right? So you don't want to take the attention out of focusing on the product. So the great shopping experience, it's not necessarily meaning like the most beautiful website or the most I don't know, all kinds of features that are popping up. No, simple shopping experience. Okay, simple add to cart button, simple description, not really long description that people will manage to read it also. Nice pictures, really nice pictures, right tab, the nice thumbnails and the right pictures that will demonstrate your product. So that's the great shopping experience. And the last thing, which is extremely important, especially today and these days, is the fast shipping. You need to send them the product really fast. And this is what I love the most in CJ dropshipping, that I can send, I'm only choosing like USPS. When I'm sending a product from CJ dropshipping to my customers in the US, always I will pay a little bit more and I will use USPS that most likely will arrive in 7 to 10 days. It's
7 to 10 days now.
it's seven
Yeah.
to ten days, and it's like it's normal time. Okay, it's a standard time. People will wait 7 to 10 days to get this product if you make them really want to have this product. So they will wait. And if it's a print on demand, for example, they will wait even more because they bought so very unique design, so that they cannot find elsewhere. So they will wait. So as much as your product is very unique and it's not out there in the market and they cannot reach it in any other place like Amazon or eBay, they will wait to your product. And by giving them all these three, you get a result. So you gave them the behind expectation, and when people get behind expectation, then they want to come and buy over and over again. Okay, so another thing that you can add to your to the behind expectation is give them a nice gift or a coupon code insert, like a simple paper that will be inserted inside the package and will be sent together with the product. And when they open the package, they will see a nice greeting card from you with a nice discount code, or you can add another gift to the package with a, I don't know, 20-cent product that will be the gift. But the what you will get from them will be much higher ROI than just spending a lot another like $1 on the package. Now, this is another thing that I really love in CJ dropshipping is that
That is our custom package service. That you can put a card, that you put your logo on the package, on the product.
exactly. So that's really unique service that you cannot find elsewhere. If you now go to a supplier, an independent supplier in China, he cannot like start putting logos on the package. He can only fulfill maybe source and fulfill your product and ship it. But all the extra mile, okay, all the extra mile that are building your brand are existing in CJ dropshipping. So you can put your logo on the box, you can add like a nice gift into, and let's talk about what really going to build your brand is having an offer, a special offer, a bundle. So bundle will be the most positioning way that you can sell something online. Now, just imagine that you are selling now a bracelet, okay? And you were the first one to find this bracelet, source it in CJ. CJ found it for you. CJ put it in the sourcing chapter, like sourcing section, and you have this product ready, available now to start scaling. And you are scaling, you will start spending like $1,000 every day on ad spend, and you are getting like tons of sales, and the ROI is amazing. 3 days after, everything collapsed, everything went down, crashes. Now you don't understand why. Why am I starting my advertising? Why everyone like really love the product, and 3 days after I'm losing everything and I'm starting to lose money because I'm telling to myself, okay, I'm continue to spend, maybe people will want it again. Now, the reason why you place an ads and after 3 days they are going down, it's because it's so easy to compete with you on the same product, because you have a competitor out there like in Morocco or in Europe somewhere that saw your advertising, went to CJ or to any other supplier, found this product, and start competing with you on the bid in Facebook to the same audience on the same product 3 days after you started, and everything collapses. Okay, and it can be even if you have a niche store, even if you have a great customer base, it can be anytime. Now, the way that we want to solve it, okay, is by having a special offer, a specific offer, unique offer that is positioning us from other competitors. So the way I'm doing it, I'm taking like 3 products. It's in Hebrew, but you can understand like by the visual. Okay, so I'm taking this product together with the cover. It's a cover for the pan, and together with like paper and salt um, manual machine, and I putting them together and using them for an holiday offer. For us, we have the 7th day in the Jewish culture. It's a rest day. Okay, so we celebrate the 7th day. We call it Shabbat, and we celebrate by doing dinner with the family and with special food. And people are consuming this bundle because first is answering is emotion. You see from the picture below that we are putting a lot of emotion here. Okay, so first of all, it's appealing to the heart, like it's going out, and you want to, and you stop by scrolling the Facebook feed when you just see this woman standing and like with a lot of emotion. And then you can see the bundle that it's made up of 3 different products. Now, if I would sell only this product, I have so many competitors outside that selling this same product. So I cannot find my way, okay? I don't have my positioning. But if I put all of them together, and I can tell you that each of them is coming from a different supplier, and this is another thing that CJ is doing. They can source the products from different suppliers in China and put everything together in one warehouse, exactly as I'm doing here. So then I have a special offer, and it's so unique that it's really differentiates me from the competitors. I will show you another 2 examples, and then we can stop. Wow, we're already over time. So I'll show you another 2 examples to understand what is bundle and what is like offer, special offer, and not you are not offering a product. You are offering something that it's more than just a product. So for example, this is I don't know how many of you heard about this case study from ClickFunnels. This is one of the most viewed case study about ClickFunnels. So there was an entrepreneur in the US that found the gun, and the gun, I mean how do you call it? I forgot the name, but all the gun and weapons niche. Okay, so he entered the weapon niche, which is a strongly passionate niche, and he found out that people needs to use like oil to clean their gun, okay, their pistol. So what he did, he just found a generic like oil for gun. He branded it with the name Wolf Oil, and then he gave them an offer. And on the offer is combining between this oil and the PDF guide that explaining how to clean your pistol step by step. So he could sell it only with this one, but then one day after, someone else would come up and sell the same. But no, he gave it with a PDF guide, so the PDF guide make the positioning. Now another example. I don't know how many familiar with this store. It's a very big e-commerce store. Project Yourself. Project Yourself are in the niche of everything energy and healing. Okay, energy and healing, chakra. So what they are doing is that they offering like this bracelet with a book to download, again kind of a PDF. So they now positioning their offer in a different way, that they offering not just the bracelet but also the mantras for energy, cleansing ebook. So it put them in another place when people cannot like cannot do like competing or trying to do a research, competitors research to find a better price, because you cannot compare it to anything on the market because the offer now is changed to something else. So that's how you build a strong brand, by offering them all kinds of different offers and not just putting the focus on the product. Now you can also do like 1+1 offer. You can also do 1+50%. Buy one, get the second one 50%. Free shipping above a number, like free shipping above order of $50, or a fixed price discount. All this will give you the increase the chance for you to make more AOV, average order value. The idea is that we want to take the people starting the journey in our website, enjoy from the great shopping experience, and then buy more than just what we show them in the Facebook ads. We want them to buy more than just one bracelet. We want them to buy 3 bracelets, or we want them to buy a bracelet and get the other one 50% off. Okay, that's the way we want to increase the average order value. So Demi, I have more things to talk about, but I think that we run out of time.
So we show it today, or we show it in our next live training.
Yeah, we can do another live training, and we can. By the way, let me just promote a little bit. Okay, I'm one of the mentors in CJ Dropshipping mentorship program. So if someone wants to have like a one-on-one with me, I have a training, a special training system to have someone to take him from nothing to something by implementing my own strategies.
Okay, wait a second. Okay, as time is limited, so shall we end today, or we should continue? But if you have any questions, you can drop a question on the comments, and we will collect the questions, and we have another live training very soon. Okay.
Then we can take like 5 minutes, 5 minutes more, to answer some of the questions, because I want people to have people are really interesting, and I want to answer their needs. So let's take 5 more minutes to answer questions, and then they can like message in the group, and I will try to answer.
Let me pick some questions for you about how about I think a question asked twice, like do you think what is this one? Do you like this question? What
is just single product store or general store? Okay, that's a great question. So it's really important of what you have in your mind, like a single product store. Let me describe first the strategy behind it, okay, to understand the basic. So single product store, meaning you're taking a product, you're positioning it in a way that you brand it. Okay, you can take even a product that it's already on the shelf, it exists in the market, but you can find an angle. For example, okay, if I would take now a lamp, there is a lamp that there is a camera inside, and you put this lamp on the sill. Okay, you put the lamp on the sill, and then you can video recording your room, right? So people will think that this is for babysitting, to see what's happening with your kids, to see what's happening inside your house. I would take this and positioning it to another industry. Okay, for example, I would take it to like if I have like a chicken in the backyard chicken, and they fighting all the time, and I want to see like what's happening, who started the fight between the chickens in the backyard, and to separate between them, okay, to understand who is the leader. So I would put this lamp inside the backyard to have a better picture about what's happening in my backyard. Different angle from what people are targeting until now, and different audience. So I would take this specific product, I would market it to this specific audience with a branding that related to this specific niche. So this is how I'm taking like a single product, find what very specific and unique thing that I can take out of it, and branding it to another niche that no one branded it before. And general store, so general store is like a store of bunch of products. Now, general store, it means that you need to run all the time, running after your next audience, because you pick this product, and this product related to the dog niche, and then you found another product, and then you need to like it's bikers, and you need to target the bikers. So you need to start over and over again every product, and you need to find your targeted audience. It means that every time you need to take one product and different audience, and then try to match them. So what I really love in niche is that you already know your audience, like your audience remain the same all the time. So the only thing that you need to do is just picking different products to the same audience, and all the time changing the products and showing it to the same audience. So it's the big number rules. One time you will succeed, one time you will not. But as long as you're trying to find all the time different product, and showing them all the time to the same niche, first of all, people in the niche will start to recognize you and will know about you. Second, you are doing the big number rule, meaning eventually you will find this successful winner product, and you can scale.
Okay, impressive. So we got another question about Facebook ads. Like as this question is here. Can you see it now?
Yeah, how can we do online advertising in the US and Canada to sell our product through e-commerce? It's very simple. You have Google, you have Facebook, you have like Outbrain, you have Tabula, you have so many platforms that you can advertise. You have influencers, you have community admins that you can make a cooperation with them. You have PR, public relations, and you can put your product inside a blog and give someone to recommend your product. There are so many marketing channels and marketing ways to promote your product online. It just you need to understand what is the product, who is the audience, and where are they living. Okay, I mean living is where can you find them online. Is it like a 50 women years old? If it's like 50 years old woman that is she's from Texas, for example, and she doesn't live inside YouTube. She doesn't read. She doesn't get inside YouTube. She doesn't get inside TikTok. So if you have a product that related to 50 plus years old woman, you will not try to advertise this product in TikTok, right? You will know that this kind of audience are on Facebook. So you will push this advertising on Facebook. And if you know that your product has like 1,000 search keyword by searching the keywords, these specific keywords on Google, you know that you don't need Facebook, you need Google. So you will do some Google advertising, Google search and Google campaigns, and run like Google shopping. So first of all, know your audience. With everything, we're starting to understanding who is the audience. Once we know the audience, and we learn to know the people inside the audience, and really start living among this audience by entering their Facebook groups, asking them questions, asking them friend requests on Facebook. Even I have many native Americans on my Facebook because they are my friends already. Uh, After all, I did like 3 years brand in the Native American. So you learn to know your audience, and by knowing your audience, then you know exactly how to promote and advertise to this audience.
Yeah. So yeah, great. So we got a last question for today's live training. Yeah, it's a question I love very much. It's very useful for the most of the beginners. They're concerned about it because those people who have little budgets to start with.
Is there a way we could get leads without spending on ads as a beginner who doesn't want to spend on ads? So perfect. That's a great question. And what I'm suggesting to people now before they get into Facebook ads is building their own personal brand. Like the best thing to do is really building your brand by your own personality. So put your face outside, like starting doing Instagram stories. They are working like amazingly good. So you're starting with your, again, with your core audience. Your core audience that will see your Instagram stories, it will be your family and friends. Then some of them will buy your product. Then they will recommend the products and your brand to other. This is how you build a brand from the bottom. So you don't need to spend any money on advertising, uh, although taking consideration that it will take time. Organically growing a brand in an organic way, taking more time. But there are many ways to do it. If you're building your own brand, you will probably want to get involved inside the niche. So be out there, okay? Go to other groups inside your niche, go to communities, start helping people. People are asking questions, answering. Then they will start searching to see who is this person. How many of you during this live went to my Facebook feed and start looking after me, okay, and start searching me on Facebook? So this is exactly the way the consumer is thinking. He will see you, he will understand that you're knowledgeable about what you are talking about. Then you get into your profile Facebook. Then on your profile Facebook, you need to put in the bio your link to your website, or your link to your product, or any other thing that you are selling. This is the right organic way to lead people to get your offer. And if you have a little bit of money to spend, do it with Instagram influencers, micro Instagram influencers. Do it with advertising inside communities, marketing to communities. We call it M2C. It's a new channel. No one is taking advantage of on this new channel, but people are start looking on community admins as the new influencers in the market. So take advantage that no one is doing now advertising inside communities, and start approaching community owners, do a collaboration with them. Tell them, listen, I'll give you 10% from the sales if I'm getting like sales with this code. Give this code to your audience. They will get 5% discount when they ordering in my store. You will get 10%, and you can like follow by seeing how many redemption you have to this discount code. So then you can give the affiliate to the person. You can also create an affiliate link inside Shopify. There are some applications that can give you affiliate. So you give him an affiliate link, everyone goes directly to his affiliate link, buying on your store, he gets his money. That there are so many ways to do it smart, in a smart way, without spending like tons of money on advertising. Give to content, give value, give content and value to people. They will start following you, they will start appreciating you, and they will eventually will open their wallet and buy from you. That's how it works every time.
Yes. So that's our last question explaining. And thanks so much, David. That was a really juicy live training today. And we are looking forward to the next live training. And we
I'm
will
looking
collect
forward
all
to
your questions. Yeah, collect all the questions and we can explain and share how to solve the problems next training. Okay. I'm so appreciate for your time, and all of the others join us today in the comments. Yeah, it was really nice.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Thank
See you
you.
soon.
Thank you. That will be the end of today's training. Bye bye.